So today I'm going over to my fish room, yes, my fish room, to design it, plan it, build it, and get everything in. So we're not doing all that today. Today we are ripping up the flooring, putting some new flooring down, taking up some metal work and things like that, and just planning the room out basically. So I'm going to take you up to the fish room and show you what's going on, because it's better for me to explain it with you being there rather than me explaining it in front of a tank what's already established, because then you can see what's actually going on. So let's head over to the fish room. Hi guys, so I brought you to the fish room. As you can see, it's an absolute mess at the minute. You see all the tanks and old stuff. Now you guys will remember this is the old fish room, and basically setting the old fish room back up again. As you can see, I'm just in the middle of lifting the flooring up to put all the new flooring in. You see the walls also need painting, different things like that. Lighting as well, and getting rid of the lighting and putting a 4-foot lighting the unit up there as well. So yeah, so a lot of work to be done. It does look ugly and neglected and old fashioned at the minute. But once we get some lilo in here, get some lilo, paint the walls, get this wallpaper off, just do a load of DIY jobs really, get new heating in because the heater is knackered, so get some new heating in, ventilation, give the flooring a good clean as well around the skirting boards, give them a good clean with some bleach and stuff. And then we are good to go. Got some people also coming in to do some maintenance on a few things like that down there. Clear that up. So there you go. A lot of work has to be done. So a lot of work's going into this project. There's painting, there's laying new flooring down, there's all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to leave you with that, guys, and I will catch you in the next clip. So the floor is being pulled up. We're just getting ready for painting the walls. We took down this display, give everything a hoover and stuff. So yes, so everything's well on its way now for in the next couple of weeks. Wednesday we're getting it all painted. It's got loads of heaters, sponge filters and dechlorinators and biological stuff ready for the new tanks. Just stacked them on there. So yeah, so I'm home now. So yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you guys can help me decide what to keep in the tanks. They're, like I said, that the size of the tanks depend upon the species of fish. Now, as you guys remember the fish bank from a few videos back, that's what I'm going to be using in the fish room for the main tanks. Any extra quarantine tanks or display tanks or external tanks I may need is totally dependent upon what I'm keeping, whether does that particular fish is prone to breeding in an aquarium, is that fish not prone to breeding in an aquarium, is that fish prone to getting ill, is that fish, you know, there's many different factors which basically I may need other systems in there, but just for now that is going to be the main system. They are all 141 litres or thereabouts. They're all 48 by 15 by 12 inches, so you guys can work out what you think best to keep in them. One of the tanks is divided though into a 24 by 15 by 12, which I think is about a 70 litre each side, something like that, or around about probably like 71 litres or 70 and a half litres, something about that. So yes, so I want to thank you guys again for watching this video. Any suggestions of what to keep in the fish room, then let me know. I'm happy. I will it doesn't matter any of your suggestions, whether they're freshwater, whether they're marine, whether they're brackish. It does not matter. I just want to know your suggestions. I can't guarantee that what you say I'm going to do, but it will help me kind of understand what people like and give me some ideas and inspiration for myself for maybe my display tank, which my display tank is simply going to be all the fish I like. The rest of the fish are going to be projects for you guys and fish and tanks what you guys can have a part in as such. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out the sponsors to the channel, Cheap Frags Facebook page and BB2 Marines. By liking or joining the group of Cheap Frags Facebook page, you get 10% off kraken corals, which I've done a video on, which I'll put that in the description below. As well as BB2 Marine Blackburn, you also get a 10% discount on them too, as well as other sponsors to Cheap Frags. So that's what I'm bringing you guys. So go and join Cheap Frags, use your discount wisely, and buy whatever you like to buy from the sponsors to Cheap Frags. So I'm going to see you in another video. I may not create another video in a while, do not worry, it's because I need to sort out the flooring, the walls, moving everything into the fish room, the fish species, getting everything for the tanks, getting the tanks cycled, loads and loads of things to do with the fish room. It's going to be a proper fish room this time, not a room with loads of tanks in it, which I guess is what a fish room is, but it's going to have a fish bank in there, display tanks in there, it's going to have fish holding tanks, maybe a coral frag tank, it's going to have new flooring, new walls, new all sorts. So it's going to cost a lot of money, but it is worth it in the end. So I'm going to say it again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out all the sponsors I mentioned. Don't forget to find me on Facebook. I'm always active on Facebook, so go over to the Aqua Paradise Facebook page or the Aqua Paradise Facebook group, and you will see me there. I'm on Cheap Frags all the time. I'm constantly on Facebook. It's an addiction. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in another video, and from there we will see where we are.